welcome to the Chris Lazar Show. This is Chris Lazar. Man, what a game last night. Wow. I was sitting up here telling everybody the Cavs were going to sweep. Guess they're going for the 4-1 sweep. So let's talk about this game. Let's talk about the game. First off, if you live under a rock for some unknown reason, Cavs fall at home to the Celtics, 111-108. Avery Bradley with a three-pointer that bounced off the rim more times than a quarter going down a well. I don't know. I don't know. It bounced around like 4 or 5 times, man. That was so lucky. And if you go back and if that shot was just at least contested, chances are he probably doesn't make it. If you saw that last play, I think it was J.R. Smith, I forget the other guy for the Cavs, both took the one dude coming down to the basket. Avery had a nice look, and hey, sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. But Avery Bradley, what a game. 20 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 for 8 from three-point range, 8 for 23. I mean, you look at those numbers, and it's not really like that great, but you hit the final shot. He made a nice spin move, too. I don't know if you guys saw that. Really nice spin move in the second or third quarter going towards the basket. Really the story of the night. Marcus Smart starting, playing 41 minutes, going 8 for 14, 7 of 10 from the three-point land, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and 27 points. I mean, really just a stud performance overall. Let me just say, I can't believe Amir Johnson is on the Celtics. Remember when he was on the Pistons? Remember when we spent a first-round draft pick on him? It's the story of Detroit sports, man. You draft some... We're like the king of drafting players that do really shit for us. And then they come back on other teams and win. God, it won't happen this year. Cavs are still going to win this series, though. Like I said, the 4-1 sweep. It'll probably happen. I got some interesting LeBron stats for you later, but let's talk about that. LeBron, 11 points, 6 turnovers, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. They were throwing around a stat when LeBron James scores less than 15 points. And I don't know if this was in the playoffs or the regular season or both, but when LeBron James scores under 15 points in a game, his teams are 1-10. Stunning the way that LeBron just did not perform tonight. 0 for 4 from the 3, 4 for 13 from the field, and really Kevin Love carried the team for a while. I mean, him and Kyrie. Kevin Love was 7 for 13 from the three-point land. Cavs overall shot fairly decent from 3, 41%. And the first half, they were on fire. But the last half, what were they? 2 for 17 from 3 in the second half. And Celtics, got to give them credit. Down by 21 at one point. With 5 minutes to go in the third, down by 18, able to come back. And stunning. I really thought Cavs were going to sweep. They still will sweep. It's called the 4-1 sweep. Look that up. Cavs couldn't finish. Cavs could not finish. Cavs always start hot, though, in these playoffs. The Cavs' first quarters, they've only been down twice in the first quarter. What does that mean? I don't know. I just looked it up. I feel proud that I actually spent time looking for this. They were down twice, and actually both times they were down in the first quarter to the Pacers in the first round. They were down twice in the first quarter. One time against the Raptors, they were tied at the end of the first. But twice against the Pacers, they were down. I just think the Cavs were asleep, maybe a little bit asleep. Isaiah's out. Isaiah Thomas is out for the Celtics. You're at home. You're up 2-0. Everything's going your way. It happens. It happens, and hopefully it lights a fire underneath them, and they can take this and they can go out in game 4, and I think they'll take it to them. I think in game 4, you're at home again. They'll take it to them, and if anything, LeBron will. LeBron, after a loss in these past 2 years. Not really counting this year because this is their first loss, so we'll see what he does after this loss. But the past 2 seasons with the Cavs, after a loss, LeBron is averaging 30.8 points a game after a loss. 12 rebounds a game after a loss. Averaging 8 assists. He is going to the line 7.4 times. Making 5.5. Let me just do this math here really quick. 74% from the free throw. He's shooting on average 32.5% and 46-ish% from the field after a loss in the playoffs. You expect him to do big things. You expect him to come out and not score 11 points again. I'll guarantee you that. Some of these numbers are inflated a little bit. 2015, it was just him in those finals, and he put the team on his back for 39 and 40 points in a couple nights. So kind of inflated, but we'll see. I still think the Cavs will win. Still do. Man, how do you leave Avery Bradley open like that? Jesus. There's one, if you see the picture, you'll see Jonas Jerebko. And you know who's going to get the ball kind of in those moments. And the way you saw it live, Jonas Jerebko's not getting this ball. He is down like in the bottom right corner with his hands up. First of all, any guy who has his hands up in that situation, you know that's not the guy you got to watch. You got to watch the guy who's all nonchalant, like just walking. He's walking, his hands aren't up, his eyes are towards like the stands, just all chilled out. Like, oh, what's this over here? Oh my, bam! For the win. I'm telling you, go back and look at it. Kyrie's guarding Jonas, like you don't even need to. You should have, though. Jonas Jerebko, 10 points in the game. 2 for 2 from 3, I think. That's all I want to say. We'll see. Cavs will respond. I know it. 4-1 sweep.